Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So now in this beautiful occasion, we would like to make a conversation about agreeing and disagreeing. So about this conversation, I would like to ask about something to my friends, and then you would like to give me some suggestion, and then I would like to maybe agree or disagree about her opinion. So me as Ahmad Masduqi and Fahru Rosi would like to start our conversation. So Fahru Rosi, I have a dream that if I maybe in my age in 2000, I mean 25 years old, and then I would like to make some house, build or make some house if I have any job or maybe so many money, and then the option that I want to make some house in the village or maybe in the city. I think, for my opinion, that if I make some house in the village, that would be good because the fresh of air, and then a good neighbors, a good people, and then a good pollution. Instead, if I make or build some house in city. So, how about your opinion?
Okay, like this. You are confused for building the house between in the city or the village. Okay, I think that is depend on your job. If you have job in the city, of course you need what a short distance from your job place. Okay, place of your job. Of course, you need the distance, the near distance exactly. And I think when in the village the what the ear like this for the first every place has what has a good thing has more what more good than
Characteristic, yeah.
another an interesting okay an interesting an interesting one like this I don't know okay like this if you want to build the host this depend on you depend on yourself if you have a job in the city of course you need the distance of course you have to build in the city such as the distance but in the city the population the ear and also the what the the price
Like,
of of the staff is what is high than the village okay you know such as district and also what the air the water I'm sorry the water when you want to take a bath of course that is we have to buy we have to pay okay all of all of thing in the city must pay okay but in the city we what the water we don't have to pay but we can make what how do you say in english sumur wall some wall like that that contain the by the man the water and also about the electric you have to pay too okay but in the city have a good what a good a good year the environment is better than city and also the air is good it is very fresh and also the social our the other people is sociality okay socialist and you can choose what you choose money or your life your happy life your happiness okay if you choose in the village of course what of course you are difficult for looking for the job when you have lost from your first job if you want to looking for the other job of course that will be difficult and also you are difficult for getting the money but in the city it is more easier for looking for money for looking for the job if you have ijazah maybe s1 s2 that will make easier for you for looking for money like that. So that is depend on you. I think if we what depend on this era everything need money, okay? Everything need money, so I suggest you for building house in the city, because that is suitable with your life in this globalization era. And how about you,
So
you agree with my suggestion?
so I agree with you, but so you say if I have house in the city, there's a lot of facility that I can get easier more than if I have house in the village. So, but in the city, everything is more expensive a little bit, right? Little bit expensive instead in the village. But I think if I was maybe my old like 35 or maybe 40, I need fresh air. Like there's no much population in the village that I can get. Even I was woke up in the morning and then I get fresh air. I just need that in my old years. Do you understand? But yeah, I think you're right. If my job, if I would like to have a job in the city, it will be easier to get even. I mean, instead in the village. So yeah, I agree with you, but I uh, I still looking for like maybe there is an option if I have house in the city with fresh air or maybe like mm, um, like yeah, you say that if I have house in the city, that will be a little bit expensive than the village. So I agree with you. But how about your suggestion if I want to have fresh air every time that I want?
Okay, like
Instead,
this.
if I have house in the city, there's so many population that not really good that I can get.
Okay, like this. In the city, no, all of the city is, the population is what, is so much, okay? But in the city there is what, such as in the side of the city, don't build the house in the middle of city. If you want to have a fresh air, a fresh environment, of course, like that, don't build the house in the middle of city, but you maybe you can build in the what, in the side of the city, like that, because not all of the city have many construction like this. And how about the price in the city? I think that I disagree with you, because you say that all of price in the city is expensive, right? Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
think about it. What? All of stuff in the store of village, all of stuff in the store of village. Hello?
Hello?
All of stuff in the store of the village, are you understand?
Yes?
You know what? Bought from the city, right? Of course, like that.
Yes.
I think that if the village bought from the city, of course the price is more high in the city, in the village, like that. I
Uh,
think not every stuff, not everything is expensive in the city, but in the desa, in the village also, what can be expensive, like that. Do you know what I mean?
so yes. So you think that the price in the city that will be really important if you have, maybe if you want to think about the money, if you have a job in the city, that would be easier. So yeah, I totally agree with you about that. You say that I don't have to build any house in the middle of city, but near, like, uh but I think near, for my job.
Hmm.
So I agree with you. About the and about the fresh air, I don't really agree, because yeah, uh, in my old years, maybe my old years, my age, I mean, I need fresh air, and then I need a healthy life. So yeah, I think if I have in my village, I have house in the village, that will be easier. But everything about money, right? That you say before, everything about money. But yeah, for now, I agree with your opinion that I I need to build any house in the city instead in the village, so I can get easier job. And then if I quit in my first job, and then that will be easier to me to find any job. So that's what you mean, right?
Right.
So because there's uh, everything need money in this world, everything. So that would be nice opinion about what you said before.
Okay, like this.
So
I will add about the my opinion again, once again, and don't think about the phrase ear, because in this globalization era, in this modern era, they are maybe you are afraid about the pollution, okay?
okay,
Don't think about it, because now there are so many bicycle and also car that using by electric, and also that is what this is very suitable with the environment. I think there is no smoke in the city. It may be in our future like that. So don't afraid about the population, because now is globalization era, now is modern era, so everything can be changed, everything can be whatever like that.
but that's all is on about the environment. If the environment is not really good, and then the population or the pollution will be really bad, right? There's depends about for environment, so I can say anything about that. So maybe just that I can share about the conversation about agreeing and disagreeing with my friends Fahru Rosi. More or less, I beg your pardon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.